What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete, and today I have a very special video. So this is going to be not only a first look for me, but a first look for everybody. We're playing the new map, Arkeanos. It just got unlocked, so I hopped on the Discord. I set up a game with all Grandmasters, and amongst them, I think we have 4 top 10 players in this game. Three top 10 players in this game. Where do I put my stupid face? Okay, that looks fine. Okay, this map looks super cool. Let's take a look at the map first and foremost. We have a 5, a 5, a 5, a 5, a 5. Okay, 4 5-point continents, 2 6s, a 4 inner ring surrounded, which is a 2. It's a 2 for 4, surrounded by a +7, and we have a 4 continent off to the side. Okay, this map looks like it has corners, and top 10 player Olive took the middle ring right off the bat. Second act, we have Xerokee. Let's just take a look at these guys' stats. This is Xerokee's stats right here, and this is what Olive's looks like. Very impressive scores for these gentlemen. In the third position, we have Astragan. Okay, Xerokee takes a piece there of me. I don't know where I want to go. This is what Astragan's stats look like. All Grandmasters in this game. I feel like I might be outmatched, but we'll see how that cookie crumbles. This is Sexy Ben playing on his alt. Currently top 500 player. And I get to go now, and I really don't like my setup at all. I really don't like my setup at all. Okay, so what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to try and occupy 2 separate positions on this board. And I think this one is separated from that one. So those are my 2 spots. And that is how I'm going to start this game. I'm going to get my easy take in the corner of this continent next turn, that piece of red. And I hope that that doesn't upset red too much, because he was probably going for that as well. But so there, I have 2 fairly weak but separated positions, and that's what I'm going to start working off of. And finally, in the 6th position is Parlox, and Parlox is also a top 10 player. Just take a look at that. Doing very well these days. Okay. Okay. Olive was allowed to hold the center continent, which means they get an extra 4 bonus. Hey man, you should have broken it then. You want to chirp me for breaking it? I'm not going to do your dirty work. You do it. He's getting the really. I know why he's getting the really, right? He's saying everyone let that happen? Well, what did you do about it? This is the problem with Grandmasters, right? It's that groupthink coming in. We all think we know the correct thing. But if everyone knows the correct thing, it ceases to be correct, and the game self-corrects in a very interesting way. Which is why it might make for far more interesting games to have a variety of skill levels, as opposed to all GMs. But hey, you gotta run those experiments to know whether or not they are the truth. Is that continent a... no, it has those 2 exterior islands, right? To get a 5. Alright, fair enough. And it looks like Astragan is going for that continent, and I am blocking him, and that sucks. He spirals out, right? Well, he can attack 2 different ways. I'm not just losing... Right. I'm not just losing either of my positions that easily. I was given not the greatest start, in my humble opinion, but here we are, and we'll work with it. So at least I get my take next turn, and I sure as shit don't want to get card blocked, because that would be a death sentence for the old Beatman. Yep. Parlox moving in on that continent as well, attempting to card block me in that position. Olive holding the middle again, probably going to win this game just from that turn 1 move. And now it takes a piece of this continent here, and that is a corner. I like this map a lot. This map is cool. It's got a lot of places to hide. It's got a lot of twists, a lot of turns. It's exciting stuff watching everyone figure it out at the same time. I love it. I love it. Okay, Xerokee wanted this continent in the bottom, and Olive said, no, fuck you, so here you go. He's sitting there, and he's gonna roll. Is he gonna roll? He's gonna threaten to roll. Oh, he is rolling! I love it! I love it! Wow, look at that. So you got that blitz slider now, right? You can switch to manual rolls and do them really quickly. And I think that's what he did there. Not holding that continent strong, though. And I gotta get the fuck out of this situation, too. Which sucks. And seeing as how I'm card blocked there, means I have to roll on it, too. Or I could take up a third position. Don't want to take it up here. Maybe there. I think it's safer for me to just make this attack. So I'm going to roll a 9 on 2. Sure hope I don't eat it too badly. I'm going to essentially hand Astragan this continent. Yeah, and I ate it. Right now I'm sitting there with a 5-stat. Fucking terrible. I am going to lose this game, and it's going to suck for me. But I deserve it. Because these are all some real hotshot players, so... Who am I to have the audacity to think that I could hang with the best of the best, huh? Oh, Parlox, why? Why do you do... I know exactly why he's doing this to me. This is funny. This is just perfect. How could you, sir? I thought we were friends, man! That's fine. You gotta lose sometime. I'm fucked. There's no good way for me to go in any of these directions. He's blocking me there, too. Well, maybe I take that piece. I think that's actually what I do on my turn now. I mean, better than rolling a 8 into a 4. I'm just gonna get a single take. But it fucking sucks! Xerokee's looking pretty good. Nice and spread out. Seems to have been able to hold the continent, so his boldness was rewarded. I would like to be out of this situation, but going there is just as certain death as sitting, so it doesn't really matter. Yep. Not looking good at all. And Astragan has 15 territories, which means he puts in 5 troops. Must be nice. If Ben leaves me a path out, I will gladly take it. Thank you. And I move into the corner. Rather be sitting in the corner than in the hallway. This is a cool little compact continent that everyone has a piece of at the moment. I'm trying to put myself in a situation where I can get a take every turn. Right? I don't want to be card blocked. I do have a match on 4. So I don't think I'm totally fucked. But I'm falling behind in this game, and I would really like to see if I can figure out how to catch up. We all know it's not as much about the board in Progressive as it is about the cards. So the timing matters a lot. Parlox still successfully card blocking me in this position. He expects that I'm not going to break him there. I will say if it is my only choice to get a card, I will. Because so far from my seat, what he's doing to me looks like a mutually assured destruction plan. And that's fine. We can both lose this game if that's his prerogative as a risk player. The word suicide gets thrown around a lot, and I'm not going to use it here, but, oh wait, I just did. Mutually assured destruction. I prefer that term a lot. Everyone hanging out in this continent over there, trying to maintain access. I like it. I like the way this game is developing. Okay, so Xerokee's putting pieces not guarding terribly aggressively, and you can guard this continent from 2 positions. That's a 5-point continent that you can guard from these 2 positions. Very good, very good. Astragan is setting himself up to guard this continent, and he takes it now. Isla Cangrejo. What are these continents in Spanish? He didn't finish. There's no reason why you wouldn't have finished. That was a mistake. Unless he's trying to not pull aggression from Xerokee, perhaps? Okay, I was allowed to maintain. So I'll get another card. And I hook across into the other room. Very interested to see what Parlox does now. It removes me from there. That's what he does, sure. Well, Parlox, you want to come at me, bro? That's fine. But like a wounded animal, if I'm backed into a corner and there's nowhere for me to go... Alright, Olive's first match, being able to hold that center continent all game, has been worth 30 troops compared to mine. So, that's the... Well, I guess he just matched, but, you know, say 20 troops over the course of the game. Well, actually, it's been 5 turns, and 5 times 4 equals... It would be 4 times 4. We did the math. I'm good at math. Yeah, it's not looking good for me. I think I'm fucked. Someone will be able to figure out how to kill me pretty quickly, I betcha. Xerokee's putting his troops in all sorts of different places. Holding the center of that, you can still guard the Isla Tortuga continent from 2 positions. Astragan must finally take this. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. And matches in with the 8. Ben gets the 10, which means I get the 12. Oh, I have half a mind to punch into Parlox aggressively right here and take him out of half of his position. But again, that wouldn't win me the game. That would just make us both lose. Not really my style. But I need an open front. Depending on what Ben does, I'm actually thinking of pushing into here so that it's literally me versus Parlox on both fronts, and maybe he relents on one of the 2. Ben takes my exclave, I suspect. He doesn't. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to stick with my plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bolster both my positions equally, putting in 15 troops on my 2 8 stacks, which means I put 8 here and 7 in the other. And I stick my face right in Parlox's business and say, hey, bud, you kill me then. Or at least get out of my way so I can do something. Parlox matches now with a 15. Let's see if he does the exact same thing to me. Or something else. Don't have a match on 3. See what I did, Parlox? Yeah? Okay, he doesn't do the same thing to me. I'm expecting him to let this front open. Because I don't really have anywhere else to go, do I? I'm not rolling 13 into 13, so that means I'm rolling 17 into 9. He didn't let me out. Sorry, man. Gotta play. Yeah, Olive's still occupying the center. Xerokee getting 9 bonus, very impressive. If he had put his army here to guard that front, I wouldn't have broken the continent had he moved out of there. And I think that should have been obvious, but I guess it wasn't, or whatever, so... Now we are in this situation where I lose. But that's okay, I was going to lose this game anyways, I think. Astronaut finishes his continent. I'm interested to see what Ben does. I guess I could get a take there. It's the only open front that I have. He blocks the middle. No, he leaves the middle. Okay. Sure. Fine. Probably have the match on 4. Yep. Okay. A lot of jockeying position, not a whole lot of game progression. And I'm dwindling, so I have to do something. I have to figure out a way to get somewhere else. Okay. Parlox leaves his continent unguarded. He is setting himself up to kill me. But didn't succeed. I don't think Olive can do it. Olive matches in, gets the 20. Okay, that's how he kills me. No, I'm not dying. I'm not dying yet. If this position is allowed to continue to exist, that is where I will open up a third front and occupy the middle. And seeing as how Olive already matched, and I don't have to worry about a retaliatory attack immediately from him. Xerokee matches in with the 25. Assuming Astragan and Ben match in with the 30 and 35, I get the 40. I'm not expecting this to continue to exist. I bet you Ben takes it on his turn. But if it survives, I'm going into the middle. It's good to plan your turn ahead of time, so you know what your default is, and then should things happen, then you can switch. But it's way quicker to have a master plan set up in your mind. I'm going to do this, and then if that, you can change up. Astragan opens up a 10 stack on the western edge. Xerokee sitting with 35, and he rolls on a single of Xerokee in the middle. Okay, doesn't match in. Okay, so is Ben getting the 35? Ben's getting the 30, which means I would get the 35. Or does he sit on 4 cards? Sits on 4 cards. Sure. Okay. I am very happy to see that center is mine. Fine by me. Now I have a third front, and I can actually function in this game. Parlox is next to match, puts in the 35. and holds the hallway. Parlox playing extremely boldly this game. Yeah, you're hilarious. Very bold play. Very bold play. Okay, and Olive accepts. And I take the middle and retreats. Okay. Alright, so Xerokee is going to break Parlox Continent, because he didn't guard at all. Arkeanos gets 9 putting in. I'm a greedy fuck, because I took this 2 for 4 in the middle. But it looks like this middle gives me multiple fronts to operate from, so there was, from my seat, little cost from doing that. And now it makes me harder to kill, right? I occupy 3 positions. I'm actually surprised that was allowed to occur. Okay, 45 goes to Ben. And now everyone has matched twice. Puts 30 off this hallway. 30 stack over there and 20 over there. Oh no. Is he coming at me? No, he doesn't. He lets me reinforce. Sure. Guys, you're welcome to break me if you want to. The center position is defensible from these two as well. So now I expand out from both. Oh, Parlox. Up in my grill again. What is Olive going to do? It can actually hurt them, taking their middle. But they needed to guard it a little bit more effectively if they were interested in holding it. You have to guard somewhat. I know the game does skew aggressive, and even more so now because of the recent Blitz odds update, but you have to guard a little bit. Don't have a match on 3. All of us thinking, what is the correct play? If I was then maybe occupy some of this continent here. Gotta do something. Yeah, matches and gets the 50. Ball there. Hits Ben. That sucks. Okay, Ben is now at 87 troops. I am still the bottom of the pack at 72. For some reason, Parlox is allowing Xerokee to eat his continent there. Astragon has allowed this front to not get over-militarized, and he has a big stack. If I was him, I would bolster one of these 2 positions, or the third. Yeah, that works too, just to give yourself multiple fronts to continue getting a take from. Not so sure what Ben's going to do. Can't get a card there. Can't get a card there. So hit me to get a card there. He's card blocked? No, he's got a match. Sure. Maybe I get fucked out of the middle now. Put some there, get a take on the 10. Or it's me, or it's right here. Yeah. Get a take on the 10. Sure. Okay. Fine. Cool. Sounds good. I'm going to get my easy take around the center ring and pass the turn. Probably going to have a match on 4, so we can worry about guarding and expanding out of this center position. Parlox matches in. I think Parlox can kill me? Yeah, he can kill me. I die. Let's see who goes next. Yeah, sure wish I had a match on 3. Okay. Xerokee tied with Astragon at 113 apiece. They are the short stacks, and then 124 for all, 125 for Parlox, but Parlox holding 5 cards. And in the lead at the current moment is Ben with 141 troops. Xerokee matches and gets the 65. Thinks long and hard about what to do with it. Takes this PlayStation controller of a continent. No, it doesn't. Alright. Astragon matches and gets the 70. Still anyone's game. I think Parlox probably has a slight lead. But he doesn't have board position. He's just got a bunch of really big stacks and a huge army coming in. Ben takes the center. And does exactly what I did. Guards half and half. Parlox matches and gets like, what, 80 troops? Yeah, 75 troops. Ooh-wee! And holds this center, blocking, separating people from each other. This is a pretty cool board. There's a lot of angles. You gotta put yourself in a lot of positions, both to not die and to be able to kill. All gets an easy take, 124 troops. Xerokee putting in 9. 3 strong positions, 1 blocked here, and then those are more open. Astragon has 93 troops there, 37 stack, 46 all. Off to the side, and maybe a little 10 that's going to be nothing but a speed bump these days. Who's next to go? Astragan and Parlox mostly in the lead, followed closely by Xerokee. Olive is in the last position troop-wise at the moment, holding 3 cards, 4 at the end of their turn. Maybe they're thinking about matching in now. Thinking. Final analysis is just an easy take. Holding 4. They might be the fish. Can Parlox kill them? Match and run through there. Parlox might be able to kill Olive. I see that line, right? He puts his troops here, cuts through there. I think Parlox can do it. For 4 cards, it might be worth it too. And if he does that, he'll start to pull further ahead and probably win this game. Okay, Astragan matches in, has now 300 troops. They go almost all there. Okay. Does he try to block Olive? I think what happens is, unless Ben blocks, I think what happens is Parlox just gets the take there, puts his entire stack in, and kills Olive through that road. This is my prediction. Ben doesn't look like he's matching on 3, so he'll probably be next to go. But in order for Parlox to get Ben, he has to punch through 100 troops of Xerokee, so that's harder. I bet you he sees it. I bet you he kills Olive. Right there. Yeah. Well done, Parlox. Well done. Oh no. Oh, there's another way. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful work set. And now there are 4. Parlox holding 5 cards again, matches in. Well done. 95 troops coming in. Parlox still tied with Astragan and almost tied with Xerokee. Okay, so it's like 3 players and then Ben's the fish. So how do we kill Ben? Or how do we block other people from taking Ben? Because now Parlox is just going to occupy most of the board. Yeah, I don't think any one player can kill Ben, right? Because Parlox is blocking Xerokee from doing it, and Xerokee is blocking Parlox from doing it. So Astragan is the X value, but he has 200 of his troops there blocked. So the board is nice and gummed up. So I think Ben will be allowed to match, and then it will equalize again with 4 players, and this and the balance will be established. Cool. Interesting endgame. Yeah, Xerokee just gets another piece of the board and guards in the exact same way he was guarding previously. I don't expect Astragan does much. Probably gets an easy take here or here. Does Ben have a match? No match on 4? Oh no. Okay. Who can eat Ben? If he has no match on 4, and Parlox has a match on 3. Parlox does it now. Looks like Ben's going to be able to put in, and we'll have a 4-player game. And a lot more jockeying for position. Pretty cool to see. Xerokee is blocking Ben here. Parlox is blocking Ben here. No one can take him. No one can get those 5 cards because they're not able to push through additional 100 or 200 stacks. So the board is stable, surprisingly. Xerokee is an aggressive player, and he takes continents when and if he can. Asrian reinforcing with 10 troops. Occupies some of this continent here. That's 100 troops coming in for Ben. Very interested to see where they go. Evenly distributed? I wouldn't put any more there, personally. That was an okay move. He does put some, he puts a lot there. Okay. And a minuscule amount in the middle. I would have done the inverse. I would have put nothing there, and I would have put most of my armies in the middle. And Ben is a little bit behind the other guys. In the lead, we've Asrian at 314 troops, followed by Parlox at 303. Xerokee nipping at his heels at 295, and Ben at 268. Parlox up 1 card. Doesn't spend it yet. Gonna hold 5. So if anyone has a quick early match and they can figure out how to kill Parlox, okay, so that's Xerokee. Can he do it, though? Probably not. He doesn't want to soften him up for anybody else. Very, very exciting stuff still. Suspenseful. The way this board connects is very interesting. It's compartmentalized on the micro and the macro scale, right? Each of the continents are easily held by 2 positions. This board will be nuts with blizzards, because that would hyper-compartmentalize it even further. And pieces of it would extend out of other pieces without being able to loop around. That'll be fun. This board will be super fun with blizzards. Cool. Great board. Thanks, guys. Alright, Asrian's actually doing some taking. So he occupies Xerokee's continent. Nothing really Xerokee can do about that. So the stability that occurred there is over. Asrian is holding a significant portion of the board now. Pretty good. Ben gets an easy take in the middle, but doesn't match, so he's holding 4. Is he the fish? Okay, Parlox guaranteed to match. Can Parlox eat Ben? No. Still same problem. How do you get through this? 115 troops now is the match point. Okay, he can't eat Ben, but he still fucks him. It rips right through the center. Xerokee is thinking about what to do. Being a real bing bong ding dong about it too. And just gets a chip on Ben, changing nothing. After all that. Okay, Askeron is being allowed to occupy more of the board, so he will. And moves slightly from guarding this continent. Changes the balance slightly. Okay, Ben retakes the center. Holding 5 now. Okie dokie. I mean, Parlox is 1 match on 3 away from eating him. Doesn't look like he's got a match on 3, though. Thinks about taking out Xerokee, and he's just joking around. Parlox is guarding Xerokee. By occupying this position and this position, no one else can kill Xerokee. Xerokee is guarding Ben. Astragan is guarding himself. I like Astragan's position personally, my favorite. And he's also in the lead. But Parlox has 1 more card, so the actual lead, I would say, matters more about where your cards are. But it looks like Ben's going to be allowed to match in again. So we still have a balanced game with 4 players. And Xerokee is tired of letting Astragan reinforce, so he's going to break that continent next turn. Maybe both. Still going, still going. It's nice to see. It's a great game. I'm glad I got to be a small part of it. Ben matches in, has 389 troops, still in the 4th position in terms of size, but still alive and still being a very relevant factor in this game. What needs to happen to end this game is, or to even progress it, is someone has to get a match on 5 and then get a match on 3 the turn after. And the player they defeat has to not. It has to be holding 5 cards. Otherwise, these guys will just continue to stack up, I think. And they could play forever. Yeah, it almost looked like Parlox was making a move, but I don't think he is. Yeah. As if you're going to bully Xerokee into anything. Know your audience, sir. Parlox holding 5 cards. Nobody wants to overextend. This is the most salient feature of watching Grandmaster play. Right? Everyone plays super tight. Nobody takes risks. Wait a minute. We're all taking risks. Yeah, Xerokee goes punchy and takes board position. I am less enthused about watching board position happen at the moment. Doesn't take that. Doesn't free up Astronaut's big army. Yeah. Cool. That's fine. Astronaut matches in. Retakes everything he lost. Oh no! It loses a stack! No! Oh, this stupid fucking glitch again. Oh my god, this is terrible. I really should stop playing ranked games because it's heartbreaking. Oh, this shouldn't be happening. Oh, oh, it's so rough. Oh, it's so sad. Well, game's got to end sometime, right? At least there are no stakes. Nothing on the line. How many troops did he lose? Like 100 fucking troops. It's miserable. There's 441 right now in the count. Let's see what it goes down to at the end of the turn. Whatever. I got it on video. I can review, but I wonder if that number drops now. If like those troops still technically exist. No, they were gone. Okay, they went poof somewhere along the line. Oh, that's so fucking sad. I hate that. Now it's not even a real game. Ben is happy to be guarded by Parlox. And Xerokee, for that matter. Because he has enough in the middle of the board that he can move around. Okay. And Parlox matches in with 140. Oh my god! He attacks Xerokee. What? What is going on? And he doesn't take Xerokee. Why? Why did that happen? I don't get it. That made no sense. What? He's suiciding. Okay, Parlox suicides. Now Ben is in a strong lead. I guess he says if the game isn't real, the game isn't real. And Xerokee quit. Okay, too bad. Game's over. I guess Ben wins. We'll see it through to its conclusion. So Gastrigan quits too. Did everyone quit? Okay, Astrigan at least survived, so he's playing. Somebody has to finish this game for me. Nah, it doesn't look like anyone's alive. Alright, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed my thoughts on this map and the gameplay. It's too bad we don't get to see it reach its conclusion, but it could have gone on a lot longer. Until next time, risk takers, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.